Hello and welcome back to another reactive mass calculation video. I'm going to again use the table method. So if you haven't been introduced to the table method, maybe watch my first video where I talk through it in a lot more detail. So I've read my question. I've realised they've given me my equation. They've also then given me what I need to work out is asking me to calculate the mass of hydrogen, and they've given me 25 grams of ammonia. They've also nice enough to give me the atomic masses of hydrogen and nitrogen, but they might not always do this. You might have to use the periodic table, and just remember it's the big number in your periodic table. So start by drawing the table. First step of the table, write your balanced symbol equation. Normally at GCSE they would have already balanced the equation for you, but please just double check to see if the equation is balanced. Finish off drawing your table. R, M, MR and N. Turn it into a little bit of a table. I'm going to start by working down the table all the information we know just from the question. So the ratio, just a molar ratio of atoms in the balanced symbol equation. So I've got a 1, a 3, a 2. In the question, it's asked me to calculate the mass of hydrogen. So I just put a little question mark in there to remind me that's what I need to work out. And they've given me 25 grams of ammonia. I'm going to work out my MR, which a lot of people will make a mistake at this stage. They will recognise this and say I've got 2 lots of nitrogen and 6 lots of hydrogen. However, please forget the big number. Whenever you're doing MR, ignore the big number. So it's just going to be 14 plus 3 times 1, which is 17. As we go down my table, we divide. So I'm going to do 25 divided by 17, which is 1.47. Now I've worked down the table, I now need to work across my table. For me to be able to calculate mass of hydrogen, I need to first work out the moles of hydrogen. To do that, I need to figure out by what number I need to times 2 by to get to 3. A little tip for you, if you're ever stuck with doing these, just times it by whatever number you want at the top, divided by whatever number you've started at the bottom. So times it by 3 over 2, which are the same as 1.5. That means I'm also going to times 1.47 by 3 over 2 to move it over here. So that is the same as 2.2 roughly. I'm just rounding these up. It hasn't told me in my question to what significant figure, so I'm just going to round it up to at least 2 significant figures. 2 or 3 significant figures. Now I'm going to work out my MR for hydrogen, which is just 2 times 1. As I work up my table then, I'm going to times. So 2.20 times 2 is 4.4 grams. So my final answer is 4.4 grams. As mentioned before, please just circle your final answer or make it clear what your final answer is. Thank you for watching. If there's any topics you want me to make a quick video on, or any questions in particular you want me to make a quick video on, please just leave it in the comments. Thank you.